Today, y'all will learn how to make your own tres leches cake. The CDC recommends that you wash your hands for at least 20 seconds to limit the spread of germs when handling food. You can do this by singing the happy birthday song twice. Begin by preheating the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large bowl, combine the 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Baking powder is a chemical leavening agent that has an acidic component incorporated to improve the quality of cake making. Separate the egg yolk and albumin into 2 separate bowls. Upon cracking, use your hands instead of the shells to reduce the risk of cross-contamination. Add 3/4 cup of sugar to the yolks and mix on high speed until the egg yolks are pale yellow. Pour the egg yolk mixture to the flour mixture and stir gently to combine. Caution: over-mixing will result in a compact grain and low-volume cake, while under-mixing will result in an uneven grain with a coarse texture and low volume. Use a electric beater to beat the egg whites on high speed. This will incorporate air and allow fat globules to be surrounded by air bubbles. Gradually add the remaining 1/4 cup of sugar as you mix and continue beating until stiff peaks. Fold the egg whites into the egg mixture to create a traditional chiffon cake. Outline a 9 by 13 inch pan with parchment paper to make sure the cake does not stick to the edges. Smoothen the batter in the pan evenly to avoid divots. The method of heat transfer is convection, in which air or liquid expands and rises as it heats up, creating a circular current. Notice the golden crust. This is the result from the Maillard reaction, where reducing sugars and primary amino groups react as heat is applied. The top of the cake may be touched lightly with the finger. If it springs back, the cake is done. You may start from the edge of the cake to the center to know if it is cooked. While the cake is cooling, in a separate bowl, combine 1 12-ounce can of evaporated milk, 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, and 1/4 cup of whole milk. Mix until the milks have created a uniform texture. To prepare the whipped topping, begin by adding 1 pint of heavy whipping cream in a chilled glass bowl. Add 3 teaspoons of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. The sugar acts as a stabilizer and flavor component. Mix this at a medium to high speed. This physical agitation takes the phospholipid membranes that surround the fat globules and stops them from aggregating, thus creating stiff yet moist peaks. To evenly incorporate the tres leches mixture into the cake, poke holes throughout with a fork. Gently pour the milk mixture over the cake until it has become saturated. The cake will soak up the milk and moisten. For best results, allow the cake to sit for 1 hour. Once the cake has been hydrated with the milk mixture, take the prepared whipped cream and coat the top layer. Garnish with some cinnamon powder or fruit topping, and enjoy!